To coincide with the Speed Racer movie in 2008, Mattel had the license to produce die-cast vehicles. They're plastic body, that's because they were intended for boosters, plastic body, metal base. But it was another one of those series that Mattel produced to where there was a lot on the pegs in the first batch and the second batch. And by the time they released more cars, stores said, we had enough. So these wound up at the dollar stores. Here's Snake Oiler. That was hard to get. Taejo Togokahn. I don't know how to pronounce that. Hard to get. Even these two desert rally versions of Mach 5 and Racer X. Those were hard to get because they were in the last batch or, last couple batches. This is my recollection, okay? Race Wrecked Snake Oiler. So look, Snake Oiler has two kinds of cars. He has this one here, and here's this one here. So these wound up at the dollar stores. Yeah, they were $3.50 in the regular stores, but they wound up being clearanced at the dollar stores. 99 cents only in Southern California. Well, I wanted the cars. Besides, I was doing the birthday parties for kids, and they love Mach 5, and I can't just put one Mach 5 out there for them to play with. I had to have a lot of them on the tables. And if you've seen my Track Time Lost Files videos, I'll have a link in the description below for that. You'll see a Speed Racer, quite a few Speed Racers on the table. So I still have these two cases. They've been opened. You can tell that they're open, but they appear to be the same lot. I'm not sure how these were. But look, at that time, there were collectors who wanted the last batches of cars, right? So look, I went down to 99 cents only, and I would buy cases, and then I would sell the cars that they wanted. And it would help cover the cost for the case. And as far as the extra cars, I would use them at my parties. And I don't sell anymore. The videos take all of my time. I'm not selling right now. Ice Caves Mach 5, sorry, had white lightning, had white wheels. So I would sell the extras. All right, I would sell the ones that people needed, and then keep the extras for the parties. Let me get scissors. So what's in here? These are the harder to get cars. And what's in here? Look, it's actually a case. And I guess I got too busy. I just stopped selling the extras, or maybe they weren't worth that much anymore. As you can see right here, I wrote Remo Red, Race Wrecked, Gray Ghost. I think those were the two that I think those were the only two I took out of that case, and that's why I wrote a note saying I took out those two models. That's what I think. But we'll find out when we open that. I haven't gone through that in 7 years. The movie was 2008. Well, no. If it was 2008, then maybe those wound up at the dollar stores by 2009 or so. So that's 6 years old. Haven't even touched it. But these for sure, these should be the ones that were harder to find. And people wanted, if collectors didn't have 99 cents only in their area, then they had no way of getting these. They didn't wind up in the regular retail stores. So these should be the harder to find ones. And then after this, we'll go ahead and look at those as well. Here you have Race Wrecked Gray Ghost. Now Gray Ghost, I have one from the video that I just did. But Race Wrecked, you can see he has like a gray. He has gray on the bottom of his car. Plus it's kind of dirty on his front splitter there. There's Race Wrecked Gray Ghost. Then we have Race Wrecked Mach 5. It's definitely easier to see his wreckage. By the way, see, they had different attachments. And Speed Racer, he might have been released in white several times with different attachments. But I won't, you can read I'll say it. Streetcar with spear hooks is what Gray Ghost had. Over here, Mach 5 had jump jacks. Well, that one's a classic Mach 5 accessory because he would jump over things. Here you have the Desert Rally Racer X Streetcar with spear hooks. Let's check a look at his spear hooks and his. You can see the yellowish on his. I wasn't really a fan of this yellowish color. It's supposed to look like a desert, but it's a little too yellow for my taste. See, this one is very clear. You see the yellowing. That's the Desert Rally effect. Desert Rally Mach 5 with jump jacks again. Here we have Race Wrecked Snake Oiler. It's the race car with spear hooks version. So he's kind of slender. This is the one I actually used in the video, not the other. I did a review of the Helexicon track set, and I used this model here. But Race Wreck, you can see a little bit of a black right there on his. It's a little hard to see his Race Wreck changes. His graphics that they gave him to make him look race wrecked. You can see his race wreckage here. Race Wreck Mach 6 with jump jacks. His jump jacks are different than the Mach 5's jump jacks. You can see those. And here's the Mach 5's jump jacks. Kellie Gearbox Kalinkov. I'll do another track test with the Helexicon, and I'm gonna put Kellie on the track. Wild graphics on some of these other cars, and she had saw blades. I really like this car right here. This is a little bit more regular car-ish looking. You have Taejo, Togokahn, and that's just my pronunciation. I don't know if that's correct. Streetcar with saw blades. There you go. He looks pretty cool, and he worked pretty good on the track too. So I had some of him on the track table as well. But he was harder to find, so I couldn't have a lot of them on the table. I had a lot of speed racers. Here's the other snake oiler, streetcar with jump jacks. He looked like speed racers, as a matter of fact. But this car, I really like how this car looks as well. The graphics on it was pretty cool. He's snake oiler, so it kind of has like a snake decal on him. Now let me get speed racers jump jacks again real quick. Where do you go? Speed Racer jump jacks. Yeah, they look the same. And the last one that I had offered was this one here. Sonic Boom Boom Renaldi with spear hooks. He comes. That's spear hooks. Interesting. I don't know if they were in the movie or they just made up designs. But he has a Uniron number 33 deco. And there's a look at that right there. Now, let me get these cars put away and let's see what is in there and if I cover them all. Okay, you ready? As you can tell, something's missing, but let's see what was in this assortment. There's the Race Wreck Mach 5 with jump jacks. Snake Oiler Streetcar with jump jacks. Oh yeah, Ice Caves Mach 5 with saw blades. I like those white wheels. White lightning, LOL. Taejo Togokahn streetcar with saw blades. Sonic Boom Boom Renaldi. I'll do these guys on the Fuji Helexicon track set again, and probably in future track time videos. Kellie Gearbox Kalinkov with saw blades. No, this is not a shout out video. This is not an unboxing for a shout out. I'll just do a track time in the future. GRX with saw blades. This is the guy that's really good on the track. Fantastic on the track. Got a second sample. By the way, there were wheel oh, fantastic! Look, there were wheel variations on this model. You can see the 3 spokes on top, 3-spoke wheels. And down here are open hole 5 spokes, or people call them FTE wheels for faster than ever. But they're not faster than ever because they don't have the copper axle. Sonic Boom Boom Renaldi. And you're going to find multiples in the box. Sonic Boom Boom Renaldi with spear hooks, just like with most other brands. Mach 5 with spear hooks. And these wheels are called 5-dot wheels, or some people call them nickname Lambo wheels. Mach 6 with saw blades. And the Mach 6 is the special car that came in that Fuji Helexicon track set. Mach 5 with spear hooks. Here's the Wild Water Mach 6 that came in that Fuji Helexicon track set. So you can see that they gave it clear blue wheels, whereas the regular version had black wheels. So this one's pretty cool. Only available in that track set. Desert Rally Racer X streetcar with spear hooks. Race Wrecked Mach 6 with jump jacks. Oh yeah, Bling wheels. I like these Bling wheels. So there you have that one there with the Bling wheels. And Race Wrecked, you can see the black graphics on there to simulate race wreckage. Race Wrecked Snake Oiler, race car with spear hooks. I wonder if those actually open up and grab. Those things, they attach to the bottom of the cars. As a matter of fact, you can see the holes right here, right by my thumb. That's where they attach, and I think some attach in the front. If you look, you have holes in the front, the middle, and the back. So different accessories would attach in different areas. Here's Kellie again. Another GRX with saw blades. Speed Racer. I mean, some people get mad when I call them Speed Racer. Mach 5 with jump jacks. This is the Race Wrecked version. Another Race Wrecked Mach 5. Another Kellie. Another Race Wrecked Mach 6. And the last one, Desert Rally Mach 5 with jump jacks. Now, when I would buy extras, when they showed up at the 99 cents only, I bought tons and tons of the Mach 5 version. And I tried to get as many of these as possible as well. Because for $1, are you kidding me? Speed Racer. Speed Racer is an iconic car that would be good to have for all time. And I can use it for a long time. Or, you know, whatever I decide to do with them. They were $1, I could buy them. They're available for sale for everybody. So anyways, I was glad to get all the versions on the back. It was nice to finish up. And was that all? As a matter of fact, there's a couple cars. Since we're here, I had a car set aside. I didn't remember if it was in this box. Let me show you this model right here, Delilah. I really wish I could have got more of these cars right here. This one right here, Delilah Streetcar with saw blades. Because pink, you know, not a whole lot of cars are done in pink. So this was not in that box, but I was able to pick it up. What does it say right there? Flying Foxes Freight. Flying Foxes Freight. Oh yeah, it's right there on the rear bumper, on the quarter panel right there as well. Anyways, thank you for watching this vintage video. Vintage, well, you know, 2008. Speed Racer diecast from Hot Wheels. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.